head back to the basketball court Tuesday night, as a matter of fact. Boys high school basketball as Bob Carter's Mooresville Pioneers roll out the welcome mat for the Center Grove Trojans. Join yours truly and Bob Lovell for all of the action beginning around 7:25 with a tip-off at 7:30. It's a wonderful time of the year with the IHSAA, and for those of us here at IHSAAsports.org, we're, of course, going to be back here in a couple of weeks for the boys swimming and diving state championships. Of course, we will have for you the individual wrestling state championships from beautiful Conseco Fieldhouse.
Greyhounds have put in 3 swimmers in the top 8 here. Now, the preliminary round showed Samantha Partridge from Carmel, the senior that's going into Eastern Michigan next year to swim, the dominant swimmer in the field. A 4:57.77 was faster than the time that won this event last year. Breaking the 5-minute barrier is huge. And the strategy here for Samantha Partridge here is not to be first at the 50, but to be stronger on the back half of the swim than everybody else. This could make the biggest difference. Watch the Carmel girls here, because you may see a second Carmel girl try to pop under 5 minutes.
Lanes 3, 4, and 7 feature Carmel swimmers. Hamilton Southeastern's Emily Schrader in lane number 5. Avon, Center Grove, Homestead, Hamilton Heights also represented in the 8 lanes here this afternoon.
Well, a couple freshman girls, Emmy Ryan and Taylor Davis from Avon and Center Grove, respectively. Those girls are freshman girls. This is an event it's much easier for freshman girls to compete in. They've had a lot of experience in this in the age group ranks of swimming 500 freestyles, and the physical dominance isn't needed in this swim. The aerobic capacity is. Right now, Sam Partridge starting to build into the swim, going already into the first 125, already building into the lead.
You mentioned Emmy Ryan, that freshman. She looks pretty good in lane 1.
Not too bad. Also, you take a look at one of the young and upcomers from Hamilton Heights. That's Cheyenne Jackson. She's had some back-to-back events earlier, and she's had a wonderful season as well. Partridge at 127.33 at the 150. She's not being as aggressive in this swim. We'll see how she brings the back half of the race home. And right now, from Homestead, that's Kristen Witham, the senior from Homestead, at a 5:05 earlier in the meet. And she's kind of hanging right there. And as we go into the coming up on the 200, she's kind of hanging in there. Got a little aggressive on the first 100. Now she's trying to find her stroke, just like Tiger Woods trying to find his stroke. They got to find their strokes in the 500 to be comfortable without being overly aggressive.
How about Ryan still not going away? She's looking strong in lane 1 across the way.
She's got, this is one race where you can look across the pool and see some splashing going on and figure, well, if I'm ahead of this person, I've got a target. I mean, the race lasts long enough to have a target. In the sprints, if you take a look, you're probably going to get beat. But here as we go, this field's starting to build into it a little bit more. You're starting to see some of the people the race strategy starting to take effect. Let's watch what happens at the 250. Watch what happens at the 250. 228.40. Sam Partridge not being overly aggressive. She's got that 5-minute barrier. Maybe swimming for the win and saving a little bit back for the relays. Or she could just have an amazing back half. But that freshman over there from Avon, you see John Carr jumping up and down. Who's John Carr? A former state champion here in Indiana. Also a national championship swimmer with Auburn University. He's their head coach, and he is excited about his little freshman girl. He's building a very strong program over there in Avon. Look at him jumping up and down right now. 258.97. Sam's in control, but here comes Kristen Witham right now. She hasn't given up just yet. She's following through. The lone Hamilton Southeastern, Emily Schrader, right there in the middle of the pool. She knows she's got to try to split up some points from Carmel if they're going to have a chance here in the back half of the race, and she's being very tough right now, fighting off Lukovic.
Samantha Partridge in lane number 4 continues to lead the way.
3:29.85. Sam doesn't look too worried about going out there and really setting any faster times she did yesterday. She's very comfortable in the water right now. She's very much in control of the race, but the other girls are eyeing her, at least using her as incentive.
Witham from Homestead appears to have grabbed second place for now, but again in lane 1, Emmy Ryan.
The girls who have the longest turns where they can relax underwater, really push off streamline and not have to swim the full 25. Watch Sam here as she pushes off. She's all the way out to the flags before she starts her swimming. Right. She's only swimming 20 yards of the pool and not 25. The girls that have much shorter push-offs are going to be using much more of their energy to swim where Sam is saving that up by having great race strategy underwater. Oh, I tell you what, it's kind of nice to have a race going on here, but we got 4 or 5 girls right now that are eyeing each other, and it's spurring them on for some faster times. We got 50 left. Sam splits 4:31.31. Witham at 4:33.03. Witham with a 5:05. She's trying to get, and here comes Schrader right now, pulling up, trying to split up those points from Carmel right now. She's having a good swim, but the freshman Ryan not quitting out. She's trying to fight for that 3rd place spot. Lots of legs, a lot of active legs left here. Look at the whitewater now coming off their legs as they push through in the back half of this swim. Partridge with the win, 5:01.45. 2nd place Witham from Homestead. What a great meet for Chad Englehart's team so far. 3rd place, Avon, the freshman Ryan at a 5:04.18. Coach John Carr is excited. And that's not just excited for a swimmer, it's excited for his program right there. Hamilton Southeastern Schrader, 4th place. 5th place, Lukovic from Carmel. 6th place, Center Grove is Davis. 7th, Hamilton Heights, Cheyenne Jackson. And 8th place, Weinkauf from Carmel.
Earning the 7th place medal will be Cheyenne Jackson for Hamilton Heights with a finish time of 5. The 6th place medal goes to Taylor Davis for Center Grove. 5:06.63 was her time. Fifth place medal was earned by Amanda Lukovic for Carmel with a time of 5:06.59. We present the 4th place medal to Emily Schroeder for Hamilton Southeastern with a finish. Third place was earned by Emmy Ryan for Avon with a time of 5:04.18. The 2nd place medal was earned by Kristen Witham for Homestead with a time of 5:03.24. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2008 state champion in the 500-yard freestyle, Samantha Partridge. It's 1.45 seconds.
Congratulations, an outstanding swim, crowning a state champion. Always an exciting time here on IHSAAsports.org. Happy to be joined by Tony Young here this afternoon. Special thanks to Sean McCarthy of Indiana Diving, who joined us for the diving championship round here at the IU Natatorium on the campus of IUPUI.